Ooh, well done, DJ.
Score.
Karate goal, DJ. Ravel, ball boy. DJ. Oh God, Clemens.
Alright, so welcome again to MG Sports TV. As you know, I'm not home and I'm having some difficulties, some very, very difficult connection problem. I do hope that this will resolve quite soon. I do think that this is not something that should proceed or persist. I'm hoping that it will smooth out. I definitely hoping that it will smooth out. We're going to speak about the 20 man squad that has been selected for to face the Catalonian team. Now, surprisingly, there are some new additions. And I do hope that everyone is happy about those new additions. Problem is, people are still not happy. People are still not happy as yet. I'm not sure what they want to see. I'm not sure what is their intent. But there are people who still are not happy with the team selection. We're going to run through the team, we're going to look at the players, and we're going to basically evaluate what some of these players have to add to the team. Most definitely. And I do like the fact that some players that are definitely was been outcast out of the team for a long time now, or haven't gotten the look in as yet. I'm really, really happy to see some of these guys in the team, and we will definitely see what they have to offer. Now, before we get into that details, please guys smash the like button because it is the only way you can get the. So let me tell you what's happening, right? Because the channel was hacked, right? It is taking the channel a long time to reintegrate back into the YouTube algorithm. So the only way you guys can really help me by doing that is by you guys smashing the like button. Most definitely. Even when the video is finished, just go into the comment section and tell me your thoughts. So hitting the like button will most definitely help the channel to be rekindled back with the algorithm. That's the problem that I'm having right now. But let's get to the details. No, makes no sense here beating around the bush. We have a lot to discuss. Now, we have been hearing about many names all over the time here. We're hearing a lot of names being called right across the a lot of things are missing across the entire the diaspora. Many names have been called. I'm looking at this right. So if you guys see me looking here, I'm looking at the list. Anyway, so we're looking at many names being called. Most definitely, they're trying to select players. They're trying to get players. It is good. No, you can definitely see that Paul Hard is actually putting his footprint into this team and making a team that symbolizes or represents him. There's a lot to take away from it. So we have a couple the 20-man list. I'm quite sure most of you guys would have seen that list already. Many names people are asking what are these players still doing in the squad. I don't think we'll get rid of everyone. I don't think that there's anyone there that most definitely should not at all be in the squad. Everyone does need to get that opportunity. So we have a few people in the comment section. Rolando Codner, big up. Listen, Kido Taylor Hart needed in due time. Kido Taylor Hart in due time. And let me tell you people. So the big name, the big talk is actually Omar Hutchinson. And you have so much people coming to me and telling me about Omar Hutchinson. And I'm like, on my phone, which is actually streaming right now, on my phone I have the Arsenal paid subscription for the academy, where I can watch all the academy games. So I have been watching Omar Hutchinson and Kido Taylor Hart is not no. I'm in so much Arsenal group, and you can ask the guys in the Arsenal group when it regards to the youth player. I'm very stringent when it comes to the youth player. I do a lot of research on the youth. I watch a lot of the youth team. So even at the beginning of the season, many people were telling me that for Arsenal, people who know Arsenal Football Club, that Balogun was actually ahead of Nketiah. And I have to correct them and say, no, Nketiah is ahead of Balogun in his developmental phase. Now, the reason why I say this is for this. They have so much people telling me that Omar Hutchinson is ahead of Kiddo Taylor Hart in the developmental stage in the Arsenal pecking order. And I'm saying no. I am saying no. Yes, Omar Hutchinson is a very good player. And for those who don't know, Omar Hutchinson is actually not a winger. He is an attacking midfielder. For those who don't know. For those who do not know, Omar Hutchinson is an attacking midfielder. Yes, we want to see him on the wing because he's quick, he's pacey, he's flary, very good technically as well, but he's not a winger by trade. He is an attacking midfielder by trade. One of those number 10/8 type player. Box to box, but with a lot of creativity. Yeah. But he can play wide. Yes, he can play wide. So most definitely. But what I'm saying is that Kiddo Taylor Hart is ahead of Omar Hutchinson in the pecking order at Arsenal Football Club. The difference is that Kiddo Taylor Hart had faced a major injury, and that was the reason for a setback at the beginning of the season. And that is the reason why you see Omar Hutchinson on the bench instead of Kiddo Taylor Hart. That is the main reason. So, and that's actually just a part of it. But anyways, I would want to see both of them. And as I said, with Kiddo Taylor Hart in due time. In due time. Now, this is significant. This is very, very significant. Let me tell you why this is significant. Now, the reason why this is so significant is because when you have a young starlet coming from Arsenal Football Club who commits to the Reggae Boyz, he's telling other players. And if you should look in England right now and look at the young players. You have players going to Ghana, players going to Nigeria, players going to other nations. Young, talented, up and coming players are moving away from the old system mentality or old how called now? What's the England coach name again? Gary Southgate structure in capping and forgetting. They have identified that structure, the Gary Southgate structure in capping and forgetting. They have identified that. So you find out now for all the top clubs in the Premier League, all the youngsters are going to other nations to play football because they realize that there's certain aspect of the English FPR, English footballer, or Gary Southgate structure, the English the national setup. Your chances are so slim unless you're playing in one of the top teams. And as a youth player, you get to play for the under 20s, you get to play for the under 18s, under 17s, but you won't make it to the senior first team. Now, I do think that there are people out there working for Gareth Southgate who are also doing the scouting, and they're looking at what other nations. So whenever players popped up for other nations, that team would have just swooped into that player for no reason, even if they don't have any interest in the player. So Omar Hutchinson was one of those deals that they said, okay, let's keep it on the down low. Let's not escalate this one until it is totally over the line. Because they know that England would come in. And I do believe that he was starting not to come. I do believe so. Javon Place said, big up Javon Place. Tennis, big up as well. Oh, coming to go mad. Big up Jamaica LOL. Tennessee, big up Tennessee. Actually said the only thing missing is a new right back for the squad. Right back. Right back. All right, so there are two right back in this squad. Two right back. That is Zimenez and Ricardo Thomas. No, many people might say, okay, Ricardo Thomas is. I think people are gonna have problem with Ricardo Thomas. I need to check his age. I think he's the one that people are gonna have problems with, and we all know why people are gonna have problem with him. Javon Place said, glad to see Hutchinson and Latimer there. Big deal said Omar Hutchinson. E-Group Up said, why are there any Cavaliers? Why are there any Cavaliers players or Watford players in the squad? The the travel schedule will be vicious, bro. Yes, it will be. But remember, Ramon Oil, the game is on the 25th, which is next week. I do think that they must have worked out something. So I won't take that up on my head. I honestly believe that they would have worked out something and see the best way they could have get it done. I do think that they would have worked out something. Actually, said we're finally trying to do something new. Yeah, is it something new? I do think it's something new. It's refreshing. Big deal and hear him now. Big up, big deal. Igor said, "Are we sure that Corey Abda is Jamaican, bro? When Adai was at Barnsley, he was Ghanaian. If we are sure, I don't think that he would have been in this squad unless there's some level of surety, maybe like about 70 to 80% surety. Yeah, but we know we're all Africans, man. We all are Africans, Jamaicans, Ghanaians, we're all Africans. He will Hutchinson play for the under 20s. He can play for the under 20s, but I do think that the reason why they are putting Hutchinson in the senior squad is to give him that level of surety that you are here for the future, and we want you for the future. So that Gareth Southgate and his friends don't come in and swooping in. Big Dylan said, "I rather him play my right wing. He's good. He's good at right wing. The truth and more, anything on Gray. All right, so Gray, I think with Gray, everything is in Gray's hand. Everything is in Gray's hand. It's his decision. It's what he wants to do. If he believes that he wants to wait on England same way, I don't know. But I do think that JFF, based off what I've heard, JFF have done everything in their part. They have done every single thing on their part for the acquisition of Demarai Gray. Actually said, so these youngsters are smarter than some of the senior players. I don't know what they mean by that, actually. Irish Republic, is Jamal Lowe, Michael Hector, and West Arden done with Jamaican football? Good question. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sure most of you have known the situation with Michael Hector. I haven't heard anything from West Arden as yet, but I do think that West Arden wanted to do some restructuring of the football hierarchy in England regards to having people on certain aspect of the board. So he said normally when there's board meeting, there's only people of certain ethnic background that are on it. So he's doing something in England right now, which I do believe is beneficial to all of us. Quan, big up. They should call Tavan Gray for right back. Tavan Gray. Who's Tavan Gray? That name don't catch me. Who's Tavan Gray? Lido Connor, big up. Isn't Ricardo Thomas a left back? No, he's actually a right back. He's a right back. Ricardo Thomas is actually a right back. The truth and more. Anything on Baker and Gray. Matty Baker, are you talking Matty Baker or Lewis Baker? As I said, mentioned, everything is in Gray's power. I'm not sure what's happening with Lewis Baker, if it's Lewis Baker. Jarvis Parr said, military name the squad again. Alright, so let me name the squad. Let's start off. We have Corey Adai from Esberg, which is where Akwesa transplant. We have Dylan Barnes from QPR. Now, with Dylan Barnes, he's good at his feet, but shot stopping is not the best shot stopper. He's not the best shot stopper. Our Corey Abdai, I just only watched highlights of him. I didn't know nothing about him. So I've only seen highlights. He's good at the ball at his feet, he's good at the ball at his feet. Dylan Barnes is also good at the ball at his feet, but he's not a good shot stopper. Corey Adai is actually a better shot stopper, and he's good at the ball at his feet. Really good with the ball at his feet. So we all know the direction that Paul Hall is structuring to go towards. So those are two goalkeepers. Defenders, we have Johnny Talbot from Harbourview. We have Joel Latibodier from Swansea. Tariq Zimini, Mount Pleasant. Jamai Tope, Mount Pleasant. Kenroy Campbell, Cavaliers. Carter Thomas, Waterhouse. In midfield, we have Jordan Cousins, which we all speak about Jordan Cousins for a long time now. We have been calling and discussing Jordan Cousins at Wigan Athletic. We have Omar Hutchinson from Arsenal. We all know Ramon Owl from Waterhouse. Tyrick McGee from Castle Pen. I think Tyrick McGee is a surprise. I do believe that Tyrick McGee is a surprise. Cameron Lacey from I think it's Charlotte, University of Charlotte. I did an interview with Cameron Lacey about a few months ago. I did an interview with him. It's on the channel the same way. I think Cameron Lacey is more of a striker. He's more of a striker. And we have Blair Turgott. And we know Blair Turgott, news club at Aken. Recorded Rolando Aarons, a name that everyone is talking about for such a long time. From Huddersfield, Junior Flemings, Toulouse. We all know Junior Flemings, and surprisingly, nobody now cost Junior Flemings. Well, because my player Toulouse now. Akwesa Chang at Esberg, Kaim Paris FC Copper, John Clark Harris, Petersburg United, and Nico Brett, New Mexico. No, I am very much happy about Nico Brett. I am extremely happy about Nico Brett. Really, really happy about Nico Brett. Enigma said 303. Big up, bro. You see the keeper list? All keepers can use their feet. That's true. But Dylan Barnes is not really a good shot stopper. It's not a good shot stopper. Ian Campbell said Hutchinson was recruited for the under-20s. Well, it's good. I do think that they put him in the Catalonia list just to, ensure that we can secure him. Just a bit of security. E-Republic, by the way, MG, even if Hutchinson plays versus Catalonia and Uruguay, he's still available for England. He better be in the Nation League squad. Remember, the reason why we have him here for this is because we want to give him that level of comfort. We invite you, wanted to play with the senior team, come play for the senior team. Remember, even if he doesn't do well with the senior team, I do 100% believe that he will be a part of Nation League squad or the Under-20 Championships game, which he will be captained by then. Hopefully by the Nation League. Hopefully. So I do think so. Blair Video said, knock up the likes people. Yes, okay, guys, let me ask again. Guys, remember that the channel was in a detrimental state that just a few days ago. And right now, the best way to actually get the channel going back is by you guys hitting the like button. I'm not asking for anything else more than just you guys hitting that like button. Big Dylan said, okay. I don't want to see him in the under-20. We have to cap time from now. But he can play in both. He can play he can play the Nation League and also play the under-20 championship. Or that depends on which one of them are playing at the same time. If they're playing at the same time, it won't happen. But I do want to see us cap time. Ian Cam said Demarai Gray needs assistance, which I am willing to give. If you're willing, why don't you give him? Give him that Ian. Help him out, man. Help him out, man. See the big deal, so help him out. Lord O'Connor said 2047 smash the like button. People, exactly. 20 and 47 persons to watch. That's not good. Rob Smith said it don't start in the Swedish second division. You can say the same thing for Flemings, right? You can say the same thing for Flemings. The keeper that is in front of him is just a little bit better. That's actually how it is. The fact that Hutchinson already accepting call up at England 18, gets zero chance getting him again. Kwan said Tevan Gate, Jamaican right back, starting for New York City FC in the MLS. Look him up, MG. I will. Kwan, just message me on Instagram and let me, and so that I can write it down so I can do the research. Please. Ian Camp said Len is coming for the under-20s, and if JFF treats his trends and the other UK-born players like we may not see him. Arab Smith said the new keeper not getting game in the Swedish second division. What if the keeper that is keeping is just a little bit better than him? He will have to sit on the bench. That's just how football is. That is just how football is. Look at it. The keeper, what is the keeper from England? Matt Turner. Is it Matt Turner who got keeper of the year in MLS? He's going to Arsenal and he's going to sit on the bench. He's going to Arsenal and he's going to sit on the bench. Yes, Arsenal top team, but you have many. That's the keeper position is. And some of the time when the keeper on the bench steps in, you'll be surprised to see how well they do. Rob Smith said, I read Hutchinson is going on loan to the championship. Yeah, Arsenal is trying to send Hutchinson on loan for the season. As I said, unfortunately, Kido won't be able to go on loan. Arsenal never really wanted to let go Kido on loan. They wanted him to transition to the first team through the youth system. But as I said, if you guys think I'm joking about Kido, go and listen to Pierre Mertesack's interview when he was doing player evaluation. It's on the Arsenal website. I think you'd have to pay for it. I think you'd have to pay for it. And most of you are not Arsenal fans. So I don't think you guys will pay for it. But go and look at it. Kido Taylor Hart is actually at the top. Let me tell you who's at the top. Kido Taylor Hart, Miguel Aziz, Forlan Balogun, some of the guys that they sent out on loan, Syrian, Tyrese John Jules. So these are the gems. These are the 5 gems that was mentioned in the article from Arsenal. But Omar Hutchinson was actually in the pecking order as well. Eager Public. MG, I think Paul Hall missed one. He's another Esberg FC player named Steven Simpson. He was born in Canada, but he has been capped. He hasn't been capped yet. Pull up the Juta bus and grab everybody. We won't get everyone, that's how it is. IT pushes 6 Jamaica College, 6 JC Stars in the senior team. Glad Tapa got to see that matriculation of the talented youths can occur. No, that's good. That's a good way to look at it. Jabon player said, Kuna, what is your overall thoughts on the squad? All right, so if we should look at the squad, right? Fairly, if one should look at the squad, we have pretty much a very young team. This is a young team. That is the first thing you should look at. In regards to age, let's say Dylan Barnes, and he's not that old as well. Who else? Dylan Barnes, Blair Turgott, Dylan Barnes, Blair Turgott, Jonty Clark Harris, who's 28. Now he's 27. Nico Brett. So we have 4 players tentatively over the age of 25. That is saying a lot. Out of a 20-man squad, we only have 4 players over the age of 25. That is saying a lot. And I do believe that this is a strong squad. I do believe that this is a good squad. I'm not saying it is the best squad. I think it's a good squad. I do think that, yes, there's potential that we could add a little bit more to the squad. In the same sense, I don't think that we'll always have the team that we imagine or envision. Because if we're going off a team that we envision, there would be the likes of Nikhil Antonio, Ravel Merson would be in the squad, Kido Taylor Hart would be in the squad. Who else? Lionel Messi would be in the squad. Cristiano Ronaldo would be in the squad. If it's the squad that we're dreaming about, these guys would be in the squad. Bar Cristiano and Messi. But if it's a dream squad, I would want to see Cristiano Messi get captain. But anyway, most definitely, I do think people. Let me tell you, who I'm happy to see, who I'm really happy to see. I'm happy to see. Let me see, Hutchinson, Aarons, Kwesa Chung, Nico Brett. These are the 4 players I'm happy to see. And the reason for that is we possibly could not have seen them. Let me go through again. I think I'm saying I said Hutchinson, Ronaldo Aarons, who I said Clark Harris. Oh, it should have been Clark Harris and Nico Brett. The reason for that is Nico Brett. Specifically, I'm extremely happy for Nico Brett. Nico Brett have been through thick, in a Jamaican term, hell and powerhouse with JFF just to represent Jamaica. He has been through so much. Nico Brett has been through so much just to represent Jamaica. I am extremely happy for Nico Brett. Really, really happy for Nico Brett. I do think that this is something that it deserves it. Nico Brett deserves this call up. It deserves it. Nico Brett has been working extremely hard, scoring goals for fun. Whilst we have strikers who are throwing away goals for fun, Nico Brett has scored goals for fun. This guy has that killer striker instinct. Yes, people are going to say, oh, he's playing in this and he's playing in that. People, it's difficult. If you know about football, not everyone will get the chance. Only 2% of footballers go to the highest level of football. Doesn't mean that the other 98% is not good. It does mean that the other 98% is not good. Only 2% goes to the highest level. And there's many factors in football. Let me tell you something about football that many people don't know. Hard work alone can't get you nowhere. In football, hard work alone cannot get you anywhere. You have to know people. You have to be in the right circumstances. For example, let me use an example. Let's say a Kyle Paris was born in London or somewhere like that, and Kyle Paris with his trajectory just escalated like that. I do think that you would have actually take it to a higher level than where it's at right now. But remember, his circumstances that he was born there. Yes, people are seeing the talent that he possessed. For example, even a Shaman Nichols Naboza, if he was born in England with his talent and his skill set, his attributes, he would definitely be actually at a higher level. He would have been at a higher level because he has all the skill sets to actually make it to the highest level. That is actually football. That is just how it is. It doesn't matter how hard it comes anywhere in life. It doesn't matter how hard it works. If you are not around the right set of people to give you that push, you won't make it. And I know this for a fact. I know this. This is not. I just me saying something. Let me go through comments again. Ian Campbell said Hutchinson is a part of the U8 UK born players. That's good to know. So the 8 UK, so that's Latin but dear. Hutchinson, Cousins, Wells, Aarons, Johnson Clark, Harris. So Wells is missing from this list. Ian. As the JF announced Paul Hart officially as late. No, they haven't, but all the reports are coming out that he is man, and most definitely I don't see how he will not get it. And look at the work that he's doing actually. He's very good at negotiating that based on what I'm seeing. The friends that he's getting, the players that are coming in, it seems as if he's a very good negotiator, which is a good attribute. Guys, remember to smash the like button. Rob Smith said, what's going on with the Watford's player? I don't see them making it in time. Why not? Why not, Rob Smith? Why are you worrying about that? Why are you worrying about that, Rob Smith? I do think that they must have worked out something. I'm not worried about that. Brett is 29. Brett is 30 this year, yeah. Rob Smith said Brett got his lifetime achievement call-up. Big up, baller. Yeah, big respect. Ian Kemp said, Milter, if you think this is a good squad, you should buy some unicorns from Sir P. Ian, what do you think is a good squad? Remember that, Ian. You have to remember this, you know. All right. There's no Ravel Martin. There's no Mikel Antonio. What that's saying? That they are looking at other people. The JFF is looking at other people. Mikel Antonio, Ravel Martin, these guys are core players. These guys will be with the team. The season's going to come to a completion. None of these players will be able to make it. The season's coming to a completion next week, and they said, okay, let's go with some other players until then. So, Ian, I don't think that you will see the 100% side that you want to see. The Mikel Antonio, the Bobby Reed, the Andre Gray, the Kemar Roof. You will not see those players now. So remember, those players will come. But that is for the Nation League. Like I said, Nico Brett was marginalized and shafted by Tapper. True. Professional pro clubs, the defense department looks shaky though. Could use some of what England league is better for defenders. Really? England better for defenders? I think the best defensive league in the world has been the Italian league for years now. For years now. And funny enough, the best young talented defenders are coming out of the French league. Go and check it out for yourself. The best young talented defenders come from the French league. Best attackers, best midfielders, I would say, are from Eredivisie. Yeah, down that league. Yeah, very skillful, technical players. Ian Campbell said, based on the taking, I doubt we could do better. FIFA window starts until the 28th. Thank you, Rob Smith. Thank you. Thank you for that. Eager said, do you think that Michael Hector could be a good CDM for Jamaica? No, Michael Hector is not a CDM. We're the one who actually forced Michael Hector to play CDM. IT Push said, Link is the key to success. Daniel Ricky said, Ricardo Thomas is 31. Ricardo Thomas is 31. That's how old Ricardo Thomas is. Sure. Is that how old Ricardo Thomas is? He's been around the team for a long while, though. He has been around the team for a long while. No. No, based on what I'm seeing right here, is actually 24. That's what I'm seeing at transfer market. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe transfer market is wrong. Transfer market could be wrong, I think. Oh, he's 31. Yeah, he's 31. Transfer market out here still no wrong information on the players. Professional pro clubs. If you think Hector might well as well call Grant with Miles better. Hector is a defender. IT pusher Talbot and Zimenez is a good defender. Zimenez is a good right back. Talbot is a good. I think Talbot plays on the left side actually. 8 UK born players for the under 20s he meant. Okay, okay. UK players are for the under 20. Rolando Codner. Rob Smith said last day of the tournament is the 23rd. The 23rd. We'll have to see how that one goes. I'm not worried. As I said, Rob Smith, I'm not worried about traveling. Hoy from Waterhouse is in the squad. He's a good CDM. Or that's actually a central defensive midfielder. Who's a good CDM. Eagle probably said, did Norman Campbell and Kevin Lambert fall off the Juta bus? I do think that they are looking at different players. We have seen Norman Campbell, we have seen Kevin Lambert, but I do think that Paul Hall is actually having a look at other players that you have not seen yet. So that could be the reason for it. That most definitely could be the reason for it. Actually said, but why are we people mad? Mad about this squad? IMO is 8 out of 10. It is. I do think that it is a good squad. I do think that's a good squad. We have over 50 persons watching and only 13 likes. I'm begging you guys, please no. You have to help the channel get back into the algorithm. The channel. Look, I'm looking at many different player profile, and it's saying that Ricardo Thomas is 24. This is the third one that I'm looking at, and it's saying that Ricardo Thomas is 24. So I don't know where you get that third one from. The third one is actually on Wikipedia, but it's actually showing me I'm checking something. So I'm checking another website. So this is going to be the third website now. I'm checking. Okay, so 4 websites have shown me that he's 24 actually. 4 websites. Only Wikipedia said he's 31. And don't trust Wikipedia. It can be edited. Um, Ian Campbell said, I wasn't looking for those players. Looking to Beadle Morgan, Colonel Anderson Spratt, Lambisky, Tyler Roberts, Andre Brooks, Conor Boyce Clark, and Jamari Clark. What's the difference? Why though? Why Ian Campbell? Why are you looking for those players? Ooh, sorry about that. Was doing something. Tennessee said, so JFF used private plane now, military to get Walter's player to split. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but most definitely I do think that they must have worked out something. They must have worked out something. I don't think JFF would be that. No, I don't think so. They, from what we've seen in recent time, they have been putting things in place. They have been doing a lot better. Actually said, Ian, we can't make so many changes at one time. There has to be some level of continuity in any team. In any team, there has to be some level of continuity. All right, so if you guys don't know, Ricardo Thomas he has a brother named Denardo Thomas. Very good player. Not saying he's the best player, but very good player. So I'm going to close off now, people. So let me run back through the squad. We have Corey Adai, Dylan Barnes, Corey Adai from Esberg, Dylan Barnes, QPR, Johnny Talbot, Arborview, Joel Natibaudier. And I did watch a few games of Natibaudier. Yes, so good defender. He's young, two-footed as well. Surprisingly, not just two-footed, but he's very good with both feet. Which actually gives the team a different dimension. Eagle Pop said, MG, does anyone see what I'm seeing? The only time that Richard King looks decent is when he plays with Rupert Pinnock. Everyone looks decent with Pinnock. But Richard King is actually a good defender. Remember, for you to have a good squad, you have to have everyone in the squad. You have to have good players overall. And from what I saw against Cavaliers in the Caribbean Cup, the midfield is a major issue. Major issue. And if you should have football on a balanced perspective, if your midfield is absent, the defense will be shambles. No matter how good you are defensively, because you have more, you'll be coming under a lot more pressure. So we have Jamal Tope, Mount Pleasant, Tariq Zimnis, Mount Pleasant, Kenry Campbell Cavaliers, with left back, Ricardo Thomas Waterhouse, Jordan Cousins, Wigan Athletic, Omar Hutchins, Arsenal, big name, Ramon Old Waterhouse, Tarek McGee, Castle Penn, Cameron Lacey, I think it's University of Charlotte, Blair Turgot, BK Aken, Ronaldo Eras, Huddersfield, Junior Fleming Toulouse, Aquesta Chang Esberg. I'm going to touch on something. And Kaim Paris and FC Kappa, Justin Clark are Petersburg United, and Nico Brett, Wicked Man Nico Brett. I'm so surprised that no one is bashing Junior Flemings. Why? We have to be honest enough, people. We have to be honest. For many years now, we have a lot of fans specifically saying that Junior Flemings is not good. Junior Flemings got called up this time around, and Junior Flemings is not being mentioned. This is how funny football is, especially fans. And yes, we as fans, we can change our perspective. But this is what we do. We bash a player because he's playing at a particular place. Whenever that player starts playing somewhere different where it's more recognized, we tend to start accepting that player a bit more. This is the honest truth. I'm being honest right here. We started to accept the player a little bit more. We have to be honest. The question is, what have we seen from Junior Flemings since he arrived in the French division? For us now to say, okay, he's now ready. Are we going to disregard everything that all those years, all because Junior Flemings is now playing in a top tier league? Are we going to do that? And if we're going to do that, we are going to be playing hypocrites. We are going to be playing hypocrites. We will be playing hypocrites if we do that. I don't even hear people say, where is Boza? I think Boza will be available for the Nation League. I don't think he'll be available for these games. But we will be playing hypocrites. We should be most definitely be honest. We have to be honest with ourselves. Tennessee said not because he's in France, but you can't blame people for wanting the players to do better. Remember, we have seen nothing from him because he played about 12 minutes so far. Exactly, he plays 12 minutes so far, but I don't hear anyone saying that he's taking up someone else's space. I don't hear anyone saying that. But because he's in the French division, that is now being accepted. That is what I'm saying. We have fans. We play hypocrites many times, and this is a fact. We tend to play hypocrites quite too often. So let's be honest with ourselves. We should not be bashing our players just for bashing sake. Just as though right now we're bashing all. It's just funny. He probably said, "I only bash Junior Flemings when he started feeding off the negative elements around him, like poet." I think he gets a fair, harsh share of bashing. I do think so. People say me as a defensive player, but it's not me defending players. I'm just looking at both aspects of things, and I do bash Junior Flemings. I'm not going to pretend like I've never bashed Junior Flemings before. I do bash Junior Flemings. I bash all the players. But I think the two players that I bash the most is actually Damian Lowe and Aka. I do think I bash those players most because I expect a lot more from them. Anyways, people, thank you very much for tuning in. People, I'm going to cut now. I have a lot more videos to do throughout the day. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Until next time, people, MG Square Fever. I'm begging you guys, please, guys, smash that button. The reason for that is because this is the only way or the best way to help the channel. Remember, the channel was hacked, and that was sure should be using that word. And I want the channel to get back up and running. Many people don't even know that I retrieved back the channel. So please, guys, hit the like button to help me get the channel back up and running 100%. I did so many videos and very few people are seeing it. The YouTube algorithm is not pushing out the videos because no one knows that the channel is still up and running. And that's just how it is. Anyways, people, thank you very much for tuning in, people. Until next time, we'll talk again. We're out. All right, so Duncan Mackenzie over a penalty. So what can go on from this? Yeah, man, the panel line referee, where you check? Spotty ball. Looking at advantage, Duncan. Come over, keeper. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Look on him in shoulder. Look on his shoulder. Look on his shoulder. Well done. Come on,